got some feedback today from a hiring manager that did some interviews that he was struggling with some candidates that, especially one in particular that was doing some things during the interview process that more than likely was due to nervousness. However, I think it's very important that individuals think about this when they are interviewing and how they might be coming across, and that can prevent them from moving forward. So what one candidate did in particular was 3 things that really, if you do them, candidates may not move forward because of it. So the first one I wanted to mention was having some closed off communication. And one of the things that he did was he had closed arms. And he did that through the whole interview process, never changed his posture, which made him look closed off to the interviewer, the hiring manager. So, and this was a sales interview. And really, when you think about it, candidates, when they're interviewing with hiring managers and they're looking at this individual, thinking, how's this person going to present himself in front of customers? So selling, is he going to have that closed off communication? Or is he going to be very open, receptive? How are customers going to see him? You want to be someone who's really engaged and customers can feel comfortable with. But if you've got that closed off communication, it makes people feel like you're not listening, you're not receptive, you're not open. So make sure you have the open arms, that they're next to your sides, and that you do come across that you are open, warm, and receptive. The other thing is the candidate didn't have good eye contact. He kept looking down, looking away, wasn't really looking at the hiring manager. And that again, especially if you're in sales or any role for that matter, it could be marketing, could be operations, logistics. When you're interfacing with individuals, you want to have good eye contact. They want to know that you have confidence, that you're truly listening. It's part of that nonverbal communication. So make sure you are, you don't have to have the dead stare, but make sure you have that good communication and you're looking at the individuals when they're interviewing you, so that they know that you feel confident that you're going to have good open communication should they hire you to join their organization. The other thing is really research the company and let the hiring manager know that you did your due diligence, you are truly interested in the role. You went on the website, you went on LinkedIn. When you go on the website and you look at the company, you don't have to be expert on the products. That's not the intention. It is that you did some due diligence, you looked at the company, you understand who they are, have they acquired any new companies, launched any new products, what's their number one product that they're well known for. Go on LinkedIn, make sure you look up the individual that's hiring you. So that was the other thing that the hiring manager pointed out, is this candidate really didn't do their due diligence. They just looked at the company briefly but didn't really know much about the company at all. So make sure that you do that, and make sure that you look up the hiring manager so that you know who the individual is that's going to be interviewing you. So for instance, this hiring manager had been with the organization a long time. He'd been a sales representative, been a top performer, had moved into regional management, was now in a national role. So these are things that this individual should have known. And when I prep candidates that we present to our clients, we make sure that they know all of these things, and we coach them to be able to be the best candidate they possibly can. Now, obviously, we're not with them, and when they're interviewing, it's up to them, to shine in the interview. But top performing candidates or top performing salespeople are good with their clients, so they're going to be great when they interview as well. So these are some of the tips that we don't realize. How do we come across? Well, if you're a good salesperson or customer service or marketer or sales manager, the things that make you great, do those things in an interview. So I hope these tips have helped you, and if they have, please give us a thumbs up, and please make recommendations for our YouTube. And if there's anything else that I can post here that can be helpful, that you would really like to know about, let us know, and look forward to seeing you on our next video.